Hello, everyone, and happy April. First, a big thank you to everyone who helped make NJGPA run so smoothly. It's been a long time since we had an official state test, so appreciate everyone's help on that. So, moving on, we've got a Google packed issue this month for April's EdTech update. Now, the first one's a big one. Google has announced coming soon a new feature for Google Classroom. It's called Practice Sets, and what it is adaptive practice powered by Google AI, Search, and YouTube. So teachers will be able to assign an assignment like they normally do in Google Classroom, but this time select practice sets and get new features there. You'll be able to design a few questions or bring some in that you've already created, and Google's AI will finish the assignment for you and create the rest of the adaptive practice that the student may or may not need. And what is promised in this new feature is targeted support for students if they need it as they progress through the assignment. What's always been true in the other platforms who do adaptive practice is there's usually only one support for when students aren't getting questions right. So things like Khan Academy, IXL, Delta, when a student gets a question wrong, they get provided the support material. However, it's usually the same material no matter what. Google promises through their documentation that this will be adaptive and targeted and use AI, Google Search, and YouTube to deliver them what the student needs to move on and get the help. So I've got a couple of videos here on the left for you. This is the official trailer from Google for this new classroom feature. And this is an interview from Matt Miller at DTT interviewing one of the lead program developers for practice sets. So feel free to check those out if you'd like more info. Once it releases, we'll have more info to give you and tell you more about it. But in the meantime, just know that this is something that's coming, and it is within our subscription level to Google. All right, moving on. Casey Bell provided a quick, great demonstration of the new Schedule Multiple Class Assignments feature in Google Classroom. So if you haven't seen that yet as you're making assignments, check it out. When you are in Google Classroom and you make an assignment, now if you select multiple classes and you go to schedule, you'll get this window where each class shows up and when you want the assignment to post, when you want it due, and what topic in your classwork page do you want it to be filed under. And you get to set all of that one time on the assignment instead of scheduling each class. So great new feature. Just make sure that if you're going to use it, you use it when you create the assignment. You can't go back and edit an assignment and use this feature. So take a look at that. Casey Bell, Shake Up Learning. She's a great EdTech poster too. Here's a quick blog from Matt Miller again, DTT. He went through some of the things to try to remember when you're using Google Classroom and how to use it most effectively. So you've got this nice image of 20 quick tips, and then in the blog he spells them out. If you have not yet filled out the survey for Google training on how we're looking to set it up for next year, please do so. I've just re-put the survey here from the last issue. So if you haven't yet filled it out, please answer and tell us what kind of Google training you'd be looking for. All right, so that's it for this month. So again, thank you for everything you do every day. And if you need any help on any of our platforms, please reach out. Thanks, guys.